Your tip is on the forming, storming, norming, and performing model proposed by psychological researcher Bruce Tuckman in 1965. In stage 1 of forming, team members acquaint with one another, and the team meets to discuss its goals and tasks. In this stage, members still think and act individually, and they're more formal and reserved around one another. Actions that can support a team in developing past stage 1 into stage 2 include proper introductions, defining early roles, including a clear leader, defining team expectations, and setting ground rules. Progressing into stage 2 of storming, this is where the team performance begins to decline a little bit, as the team experiences conflict and a hierarchy appears. Don't yet have a sense of how to navigate differences in opinion and style between the team members, and cohesion is not yet to a good spot. And so this is where the conflict can come from. Emotional reaction and conflict can also arise in this stage. Phase, people are still likely thinking as individuals and possibly even competing rather than working as a team. As in many relationships, many teams do not make it past stage 2 and may even break apart. If a team can learn to successfully navigate the conflict amongst its members, it will not successfully progress to stage 3 of norming. Conflict avoidance is also not an effective strategy, as conflict is inevitable and it will arise, and so a team needs to be able to navigate conflict as it comes up. Key actions that can support a team's development beyond stage 2 include reiterating shared goals, identifying early team wins, clear, honest communication and active listening, and structures that facilitate retrospectives, feedback exchange, and conflict mediation. Teams that make it to stage 3, norming, team performance improves. As the team knows its goals and purpose, is more comfortable working with one another, the team can navigate conflict as it appears, and team members feel trust in one another. Key actions to support a team's development into the 4th, performing stage include recognizing accomplishments at both an individual and a team level, identifying new areas to continue improving, learning, and developing as a team, revisiting the roles as needed or as significant new tasks arise, keeping the structures for retrospectives and feedback exchange in place, and ensuring that dissent is protected. A key risk in stage 3 is if members tend to prioritize collaboration over conflict and smother disagreements. This can lead to groupthink and reduce creativity and innovation. In stage 4, performing, team chemistry is high, trust is high, and output is high. Members act according to team needs over individual needs, and performance is consistent, having established clear roles, conflict management, and team-specific norms. A team in stage 4 can also operate with very little leadership oversight. Key actions to maintaining stage 4 performance include maintaining the important structures from prior stages and documenting these structures, and thoughtfully managing team membership changes. Leadership changes are especially important to consciously navigate, as changing leadership can be one of the most detrimental things to a team's performance and send the team back into storming very easily. There's also a 5th stage called adjourning, which is when the team's goals have been accomplished and the team is disbanded. Adjourning stage also includes celebration of the individual and the team's efforts overall. A couple important notes include that most teams will sequentially move from one stage to the next. That means there's no skipping ahead of stages. And if team membership is changed, especially the leadership roles, then the team is very easily sent back into earlier stages, particularly the stage 2 storming phase again. It's also normal for teams, as time goes on, to return back to earlier stages as the team's goals, the context, or the business objectives change.